guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa and welcome to the first video after my whole month of November. Today I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a reacting to my 2019 goals and my 2019 bucket list. I just thought it'd be fun to do kind of like a reaction to those videos. So we're just gonna get started, but if you haven't yet, reminder that I just finished up a November series where I posted every single day of the month of November. So if you haven't yet, I highly recommend you go over and check that out. But for now, I'm gonna pull up this video. Alright, so I pulled up the very first video I ever posted on my channel was my New Year's resolutions in 2019. I have not watched this video probably since like the spring. It's been a very long time since I watched this video and I'm sure it's gonna be very cringe. Hey guys, what is up? I'm Alexa. Oh, I'm so awkward already. I have decided to make this channel because I kind of want to look back at some of my memories. I just got a camera for Christmas and I figured it'd be fun to do something like this that is creative. Okay, so first of all, before we even hear the goals, I hate that I had to justify so much. I had to justify why I was even recording these videos from the get-go. I'm like, just so you know, I'm not doing this because I wanted to do this. I'm doing this because I got a camera for Christmas and I needed to use it. Let's keep watching. Let's hear the goals. I'll work on it. Thanks. Back to the video. Okay. So today I thought I would talk about the New Year's resolutions that I have for 2019. This is what I'm using to track my ideas. Oh. This little black bullet journal. I tried bullet journaling and I totally lost that, I think. I don't know where that is. Eating healthy, finding a regular exercise routine, and things like that. Didn't do that yet, but 2020 will help me long term. For heart, I wrote veganism and family and friends. So family and friends, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. But for veganism, last year my goal was to become a vegetarian, and that was really strange for me because I lived my whole life as a avid meat eater. So even though in January, way back in January, I made this goal of going vegan, it took me until this month before I actually gone vegan, and I would actually call myself more plant-based than vegan. A lot of people who call themselves vegan are vegan in all ways of life, like not wearing clothing made from animals, not wearing lots of things, I guess, not having leather in your car that's animal. You know, there's lots of things that encompass being vegan, and I'm only on week 2 currently, so I'm glad I made this goal happen before the end of the year, and obviously it did take a while for me to actually get around to it. At least I got it done. For mine, I wrote read 24 books by year end, so that's about 2 books per month. So I think I've read 22 books as of right now. I do have a couple more weeks before the year's over, so hopefully I can finish a couple more, but I'm pretty close. Like, I just need to close out the year. Okay, so now we have one more video to watch, and that is my bucket list of 2019. Let's see if we actually checked anything off on it. I'm not really even sure what's on this bucket list, so we'll see. It's like the same music. The lighting's better though. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa, and today I just had like a flashback. I remember when I filmed this, you don't know how many times I filmed this intro. That's why I'm like, hi, my name's Alexa. Like, watch how like I like hyped myself up so much. I like had a hard time starting to film. Watch this beginning. Like, I filmed it like 20 times. I kid you not. Watch. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa, and today I will be talking about 100 things that I personally want to do before I die. I miss my long hair though. This is because I made a 2019 goals video a couple of weeks ago, and I really want to hold myself accountable, and one of my goals was to check things off my bucket list, and so I made a list. Oh, I lost that notebook too. Share it on here. Like I said, I got this camera for Christmas. I figured I'd use it, and what better way to use it than to
fun things, I guess. So I got my cup of coffee, and we're gonna go over 100 things that I want to do before I die, and 100 things that maybe you want to put on your bucket list too. Number 1, visit all 50 states.
Alright, for the states, I think I'm going to pull up a map and kind of follow along. For some reason, I have a feeling, I think I missed one. Oh, I did miss one. It says as of January 2019, I have visited 20 out of 50. I also, when I was younger, I also visited New Jersey. So I've actually, as of the beginning of 2019, I have visited 21 out of 50. And as of this year, I took a trip to South Dakota. In, I want to say August of 2019. So South Dakota is now off my list, and also in February I took a trip to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like
So Louisiana is also off my list. So I'm currently at 23 out of 50 states. Which also means I'm almost halfway there. Which also means 2020, I have to at least get 2 more, if not more, because I'm almost at 25 out of 50, which is pretty dang good for not having visited like any Western states.
Number 2, swim with dolphins. Number 3, publish a book. Number 4, graduate college.
I did that one.
Because I'm a senior and I have a semester left. Number 5, run in a race. So this one,
Haven't done that, but 2020, I'm telling you, I'm getting into running and I'm running at least a 5K.
Number 6, get a tattoo.
Haven't done that yet, but it's on my list of things to do.
7, have children. Number 8, adopt a child. Number 9, see the Statue of Liberty. Number 10, create a decent piece of art. And this might be a struggle for me because
True.
I am a terrible artist. Number 11, solo trip somewhere. Number 12, own a typewriter. Number 13, go to a Taylor Swift concert. Number 14, go to the Kentucky Derby and bet on a horse.
I also
Number
want to do
15,
that.
go dog sledding in Alaska. Number 16, see something on Broadway.
I saw, it wasn't on like actual Broadway, like New York City Broadway, but I did see Anastasia with my grandma and my mom, and it is the Broadway production of Anastasia in Wisconsin. So I'm gonna count that because that was like magical for me, and I'm definitely gonna do it again. But I highly recommend Anastasia, one of my favorite children's movies, and also a really good Broadway production.
17, go on a big U.S. road trip. Number 18, give some homeless people Christmas presents.
There's still time for that.
Get married. Number 20, go scuba diving. Number 21, go horseback riding in Iceland, which is so cool. Number 22, play slow dancing in a burning room on guitar. By John
2020.
Mayer, by the way, just for clarification. Number 23, see the Northern Lights. Number 24, learn sign language. Number 28, see Mount Rushmore. Number
28, also done. We saw Mount Rushmore while we were in South Dakota this summer, and it was amazing. It's actually way cooler in person than you'd think. Highly recommend.
Number 31, do the scorpion yoga pose, and I will insert a picture because I really want to do it.
No yoga for me
Number
yet.
32, do a cartwheel because
Still can't do that
I'm
either.
22 years old. I cannot do a cartwheel. Number 33, do a handstand for 10 seconds.
Can't
Number
do that
34,
either.
go to a floating lantern festival. Number 35.
Oh, hold up. I didn't go to a floating lantern festival, but I'm gonna count this because it was just as special for me. We went to an event. It was a walk called Light the Night it's like the Leukemia and Lymphoma Association. I think I still have video clips, so I'll definitely insert them. But basically, we all got these lanterns. They were attached to like a stick, and you got to like hold them like slightly above your head. They didn't float or anything because that's probably a fire hazard. But it was magical. I've never seen it was so dark, and there were so many people, and it just it kind of made me upset, you know, like that the world, like who knew, especially in a place like Madison, who knew there were so many people who had cancer in their families and had lost people, or who had even been supporting. There's all these little kids who had cancer. I mean, it was just, it was an amazing event, and I'm definitely counting that as something I'm checking off my bucket list.
42, go shopping in New York. Number 43, have my own YouTube channel. Number 44, see Italy. Go to India. Number 47, go to San Francisco and see the Golden 47, go to San Francisco and maybe see the Golden Gate. I know.
Oh my gosh.
See the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Number 48, see Canada, like all of it, because it's beautiful. Number 49, see Budapest. Number 58, go to New Orleans. Number 59.
I did go to New Orleans this year. That's another thing I can check off my list, and it was amazing. I actually have a video up on my trip to New Orleans, so if you want to check that out, it's right up here.
66, go to Prague. Number 67, own my own house. Number 68, learn how to change a tire. Number 69, chop a bunch of my hair off.
I did that this year, and I miss my long hair. So my hair's actually grown a lot since the beginning of the year. I think I chopped it to like here. I can insert a little clip of like the before and after of my hair, but that was the first time I've ever chopped a lot of my hair off at once, for sure.
See seals in the wild. Number 75, own and be able to play a ukulele.
I forgot about that one.
Visit Greece. Number 77, see Halsey in concert. Number 78, hike Mount Everest, which it doesn't even have to be all the way to the top, just a little bit of it. Number 81, own all of the Harry Potter books.
I do that now. Oh my goodness. I have wanted to own all of the Harry Potter books for forever. I swear to God, like years of wanting to own them all. And finally this year, I just made it happen, and I finally got all the books.
Have a Harry Potter marathon and watch all of the movies
Ooh,
back to back.
that would be
with
fun.
no space in between, unless like I'm making food or getting food or something. Number 87, own a bunch of plants, like the rib.
I currently own 2 plants, which is way better than I had back then. I had 0, but I currently, like I said, I only own 2. I eventually want to get more, but in the apartment we're in, honestly, it's so small that I think more plants would kind of be weird. But as we grow into bigger apartments and more space, I can definitely see myself getting more plants than just what did I name them? Magda and Arlo, little Maggie and Arlo.
Number 94, go swimming with the wild pigs in the Bahamas. I'm hoping someday that I will come back to this and see how many of these I actually achieved. Obviously, it's a lot of destinations and languages and things that are really hard. Anyways, I guess that's my bucket list. I don't really have anything else to say. Peace out, guys. Bye.
Okay, so overall, not too shabby of a year, honestly. I know it might seem like, especially when it comes to my New Year's resolutions of 2019, it might seem like I didn't really complete a lot of them, but honestly, compared to past years, 2019, I completed a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to, and that's saying something because most of my past years I completed like nothing that I wanted to. So overall, I completed 8 things on my bucket list and checked off 2 more states out of the 50. So it's a pretty good year. But I thought this would be a fun video to do to kind of wrap up 2019 and put a nice little bow on it, I guess. You guys will see a lot of changes in my channel in the next coming weeks, I guess. You might notice a new banner, a new outro, a new intro, stuff like that you might notice. That's because I have something really, really exciting planned for 2020, and you can kind of see hints of it from my pages. So if you haven't yet, please, please, please click that subscribe button because I have so much stuff planned for 2020, and I feel like that fire within me has been relit. So for this year, I have a lot planned. So I will see you guys next week. I will be uploading every single Saturday, so I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.
She called